bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Always fall right like you.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Stallings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Roll Tide, everybody. Thank everybody been up in here. Thank everybody that's going to watch this later. Appreciate y'all. Roll Tide, rise up. Good to see you, Susan. Always girl. Stephen Hicks. William Bryant. I think I'm missing a couple, but give me just a second. I'll look it up real quick. But just in case y'all know, 6-0's up in the house. MFR Jones up in the house. Goof, man. What's up? Good to have you, brother. Good to have you up in here, my man. Good to see you again. Kimberly. Mwah. Love you, girl. Thank you for being up in here. Appreciate you. All right, real quick. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I'll try to pick it up as I go on. But real quick, just in case y'all missed it, we are Bam Dam, a damn Alabama family up in here, and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brothers and sisters. Love you all. Thank you so much. And right quick, I want to put an apology out. I can't keep up with KB's show and Piano Man's show. They're always on, and I don't mean to step on no toes, y'all. I'm a nobody here. Y'all know that. I'm a nobody. I'm just little old Bama over here, just enjoying myself. I don't mind it at all. But I don't want to step on nobody's toes, and I just saw on my phone here KB went live. So I do apologize, and y'all need to slide out here, go see him. I understand. No hard feelings. I love KB. I got a lot of love for the man. But I'm still going to do my show. Y'all can come back and watch me later. I'm the bottom feeder here, just so y'all know. But real quick, I have to say this. I really got to say this real quick. What a game. What a game we just had. Ooh, Lord have mercy, South Carolina. Them game chickens, they brought it. They brought the best they had. They brought it. I'm glad they did. You know, I do my best to stay positive on my Wednesday night show. I do. And for the most part, I am. But this is a bye week. So I am going to go off script just a little bit on my Wednesday night. I'm going to be talking a little bit about coaching up in here tonight. But just so y'all know, it is Bamlicious. Another Bamlicious week. Like we said from the Florida State game at the beginning of the season, one game at a time. Let's improve a little bit every game. Every game. Let's get better a little bit at a time. Are we a championship team right now? No, we're not. No, we're not. But are we working towards it? Yes, we are. One game at a time. As long as we keep improving, one game at a time, we're going to get there. That's one of the things I was so impressed. To me, this win against South Carolina was 20 times better than our win against Tennessee. Tennessee, as y'all know, I've said it, they got flustered they got out coached how we won that game. This game, we were behind. We had to meet every type of obstacle that there is. I mean, play calling, the South Carolina came to play. I ain't going to lie about it. They came to play. Their quarterback's the real deal. He is the real deal. But on this game, the whole team came to play. Offensive line, defensive line, their coaching calls, everything. They were there. I only got one question on the coaching calls. I'll bring that up here in a second. But everything else, they brought it. They brought it 110% to us. We were down. This is by far, I know it's supposed to be a positive show, but this is by far the worst performance in 2025 I've seen from our Ty Simpson, our quarterback. He got rattled. He was overthrowing the ball. He was misreading what was going on. Now, with that being said, hold up. I got to put this in now. I got to put this in. When the officials are not calling holding on the defensive backs as our receivers are passing them, they grab the back of their jersey and you can see about that far pull, they're holding it as they're trying to go downfield. Ty is throwing a timing pattern, but they wasn't calling it. They wasn't calling it. You know this after the second series of your offensive scheme. You know they're not calling that. They're not calling it. They're giving them free rein to hold and slow you up, slow the momentum up. So coaches know this. You ain't going to change the refs' eyeballs. You ain't changing it. It is what it is. So where does the changes have to come from? The changes had to come from your play calling. And this is one I've got to get on my brother Grubb here. I know last week Stephen told me my bedside manner needs to be worked on. But this is a bye week, all right? This is a bye week. We got Halloween coming up. I'm going to get a little spooky here, all right? A little spooky here. I think Grubb, I'm going to say after our second offensive series, should have realized, okay, let's stop these long developing plays. Let's do these quick hitters. Let's do these slants, out pattern. Let's do the quick stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Little 5 yard, 10 yard. Boom, boom, boom. Let's forget all this. Let him sit back there for 5 seconds. But when I rewatched the game, I sat there, I was counting. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Damn. It gets rid of the ball or gets hit. Or both at the same time. If you go over 3 seconds, you can't ask your offensive line to do more than that blocking at all. I'm sorry, you can't. To me, that is the maximum 3 seconds that you can ask your offensive line. But with that being said, let's talk about the O-line. To me, in this game against South Carolina, they did one heck of a job pass blocking. I cannot deny. They gave Ty all the time in the world. When I say time in the world, I'm going to say 5 seconds. Because when you're a quarterback, that's 5 seconds is time in the world. They gave him that. And I am very proud that our coaching staff has worked with our offensive line and they have improved their pass blocking. They have. I like watching our man Proctor. He's going to be a pro next year. As long as he keeps getting better and better, I'll still say he'll be a first-round pick in the NFL draft next year. If not, second for sure. But I watched him do the 2-step. Y'all know what? You know what I'm talking about, 2-step. Y'all know me. I was asking girls, get out there, whatever his preference is, get out there on the country floor and teach him how to 2-step. 2-2-1, 2-2-1. And if y'all watch his feet when he's pass blocking, he did that one long out, 2-2 in. One long out. So he's Somebody's helping the man out. I'm telling you, he is getting better at it. But here's the, I hate to do negative, but I got to. Here's negative. They have forgot how to pass block. I don't know why. I don't know how. That is the easiest thing that you can do is pass block as an offensive lineman. I know. I was an offensive lineman back at old school. What do? You line up. You get your hand down in the dirt. You know what hole they want to go to. You look ahead of you. You got your helmet up. Okay, where's my inside guy? He's here. Where's my linebacker? There. I'm a guard. I'm a tackle. On the guard side, I'm taking that inside guy. I'm hitting him, and I'm driving him. I'm driving him back at least 2 yards. I'm pushing him off, and then I'm going after that linebacker. Boom. Straight up. It ain't no rocket science. You ain't taking a quiz here. You don't have to worry about how fast this guy's going to go outside. Is he going to spin when I'm trying to damn pass block? Who is trying to damn come around and run in between me while I'm pass blocking? No, this is run blocking. All thing you have to do is give 1 full second of a gap. And our running backs will be through it. They will be through it. We're not doing that. Across the board, we ain't doing that. I don't understand why. I'm confused. I really don't understand why. They've had their time. I mean, they're there. Their pass blocking since first game has improved 1,000 folds. It has gotten so much better. Ty's got better. He's stepping up in the pocket. Now, he did get them nervous feet this last game. He needs to work on this one and trust his people, because when it mattered, he was there. When he was matter, it was there. He did the drives to win the game. I won't deny that. And our defense did too, y'all. So please don't take that like I'm ditching on them totally, because I'm not. They put themselves in that position throughout the game. Special teams didn't get their head around, but even on that one, many times I rewatched it, freezed it, rewatched it, freeze it, rewatched it, freeze it. Their receiving team was pushing our player through where the ball was going to hit. That's why it hit him on the leg. He was trying to stop. He was trying to back up, but the guy was behind him, pushing him into it. Our players got to understand when that happens, you turn, you twist. Let that guy go down. Let it hit him. Let the ball be dead right there. You're trying to stop and you're being pushed from the back. Hell, just do a twist. I call it the B move. Give me a B move. You know, it is what it is. But that's how we got hit there, gave them the ball right back. So this is a game where the ball was bouncing in South Carolina's favor. We didn't handle it well for 3 quarters. We didn't. But when the game came, put the game on the line, this team came together. And that's one of the biggest things I want to brag about tonight. Is that our team finally has an identity. It's them. It is them. They believe in themselves. They believe in everything they're doing. They trust their player beside them. They trust their teammates everywhere. They trust Ty Simpson. They trust our receivers. They trust the backups. They're all in. And if somebody fails, somebody else is going to pick up and help them. And that I cannot be more proud of. That's the reason I'm saying this win, this hard-felt struggle win that we did against South Carolina has shown me more what Alabama is this year as a team than any other game. Because you look at our very first game, Florida State. You look at how I didn't see nobody want nothing. I did not see no love. I did not see nobody backing nobody. I didn't even see no want to. It's like they went down to Florida and they just wanted to, catch a wave. They didn't give a shit about the game. Sorry. They didn't care about the game. But every game, they have gotten better, y'all. Everybody's got a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. I'm telling y'all right now, when Alabama continues this path, and I'm not sure what they're going to work on this weekend, this bye week. God, I hope it's running. I hope it is. Because we're going to need a running attack here on out to set up pass plays. Because believe it or not, South Carolina showed Ty Simpson's weakness. Get in his face. You push up the middle. If you can push up the middle, close down the two ends, he panics and he overthrows the ball. Sorry, it's true. It's true. And he will take that hit. That's another weakness. He will take that big hit to get that ball downfield, which, as Alabama fans, we go, yeah, that's great. And his players probably doing the same thing. But Ty's body's going, dude, you can't take much more of this, bro. You're going to do something different. This is hurting. I'm about to shut down on your butt. You about to break something here. Needed to find another way to throw that ball than stand in that 300-pound guy's face and take a hit dead in your chest. Then get up and try to throw a 4th and 1, or what was it, to Bernard. No. It was 3rd and 7, and overthrow the heck out of him because your whole body's hurting and you can't do a follow through. Now, back in my younger days, I'd been like Ty. Nah, I can handle this. This ain't nothing. Watch me go. Hold my beer. Watch me go. But as I got older, every single time that I said, hold my beer, watch me go, it broke me down at least 1 year of being physically healthy in my older age. Because the damage I did to my body during that time, come back and say, hey, Spencer, I'm here. I warned you. I warned you back then. Yeah, you like that bar? You're going to go ahead and take that beer ball over your head. How's your neck feeling now? You want to body slam somebody. How's that back feeling now? It comes back to haunt you. So Ty Simpson, if you're listening, find another way besides taking them head-on hits, please. And at the end of the game there, we had to have it, 4th quarter, time running out. We had to have it. Ty stepped up. I'm telling you, Ty Simpson's ready for a championship. This team is. They're just not ready as a team yet. As long as they take these next games, they take whatever's thrown in front of them until they get to that championship game, improving every single game. Boom, 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 boom. And then when they get to that final championship game, they jail 100%. Lord, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt somebody. They're gonna blow them out, bro. They're gonna blow them out. I really believe that. I believe that. Let's see what Susan. Oh, I missed Susan. Yeah, Spencer, I got your email. It's bamdamsports@gmail.com. Here, give me 1 second, Susan. Let me put this up because I got something I'm gonna give all to the queen bees here. I got something coming up. Matter of fact, just so everybody knows, I did order 4 more tumbler, Bam Dam tumblers today. They're a different color. They're like I don't know, crimson color. Crimson, just so y'all know. I've had the black ones, but I'm gonna do the crimson. So then that way I got 6 giveaways. I will have 6 giveaways as soon as they come in. But just so y'all know on that one. But back to the game I was talking about. South Carolina. the rat poison out there. Everybody's going in there, and I hope everybody saw what happened. I really hope everybody, all the fans out there, saw exactly what happened to Alabama this weekend. They came off of a hard-fought game. They went against a team that was schemed up perfect, had great offensive calling, great defensive calling. They had players wanting it. It was one big fight on everybody. Fight. Everybody all there. So what happened? Alabama come together at the end of the game. They got their game-winning drive. The offense did everything, just fell into place at the end of the game for us to win. And we won. But how did everybody in the media take it? How did these so-called people who are not even watching games, who just look at, I guess, the scores and projects where everybody's going to be, how they take it? Well, Alabama's first bye, they came out of that and they dropped them during the bye. Alabama gets this win, hard-fought win, proven they're all there. They're all in. It was, to me, the greatest team win that you could have. You was waiting for this jail moment. We just saw a jail moment. But the way these people take it, no, let's drop them. They won, but they should have won by more. We don't care how they played. We didn't even watch the game. I'm looking at scoreboard. I'm looking right there. Here's what the odds were. They didn't even cover. Boom, there. We're going to drop them. Mark my words. We got a bye week this week. After this weekend's game, we'll drop again. They're wanting Alabama out of it so bad, it ain't even funny, y'all. I really believe that these people up there on this panel, whatever this panel is, before they go in to any meeting, because we know they don't watch the games, we know that. I mean, look at some of the Big 10, Big 12 games that went on that should have moved up that's not even ranked yet, that should be from last weekend. I think they really go in the bathroom, they take care of their personal needs, think about how I can screw Alabama. I really do. They want us out so bad again, it ain't even funny. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. All right, but that's a story for another day. All right, now real quick, I got 6 more minutes before I get into what I want to talk about next. But I'm saying over here in the comment section, y'all are on fire. Good Lord, I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. I really do. But I'm going to ask y'all right here. Everybody in the comment section over here. I'm going to ask every single one of y'all. At what point, hey, Leslie, good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Herb, good to see you. Got a question for y'all. If anybody, any coaching staff out there, before they play Alabama, they're going to study us up one side and back down the other. They're going to try to find out every weakness we have. They're going to bring their A game every time they play Alabama. South Carolina led us with, I think it was 52 seconds left in the game, just because we got the first down, score. Go down and get a touchdown. Granted, was on the 15-yard line. Granted, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But think about the 15-yard line. You put that ball, let's say that guy just went ahead and pushed him out right there. He'd been on 17. If he'd have pushed him out right when he got there. Not saying he would have. I'm just saying hypothetically. He pushed him out. He's on 17. So you got 17. Where you place the ball when you line up is 10 yards back. Close. 8, 7. It's right there close. So that's 27 right there. Let's say 10. All right, then you got from the end zone to the goal post, which is in back of the goal line. There's another 10 yards. So now you're talking a 37-yard field goal. And anybody who's watched our kicking game knows we're 50-50. We're not even 60-40. We're a lick and a prayer right now. We are not guaranteed a field goal, period. We ain't even guaranteed an extra point. Sorry, we ain't. So that's one play calling I think helped us win was a bad coaching call by South Carolina. So just go ahead and let them go there and let them get 7 points. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boom. I'm sorry. And I got drilled. Y'all know last week or week 4 last, talking about how Tennessee game went, and we got lucky on that one because we got that pick 6 right at halftime. So Tennessee's coaching thought it's going to be a points game. So they went away from their running game. We had problems stopping their running game at that time. Tennessee's offensive line was blowing holes that we could not stop. And they went away from that run altogether because of that pick 6, which I'm glad. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm tickled to death we got. I'm happy. But you cannot trust them in scores to tell you the whole story of the game. Just like this South Carolina game. You can't take that game and go, all right, they barely got out of one. Yeah, we did. But the way we came together as a team, the way we had to fight to overcome obstacles at the end of the game to get that win is more important than the points on the board. That's just me, y'all. I saw a team come together. I saw a team gel. So there's another step forward for Alabama. George, did you get both your tumblers, sir? If you get a chance, let me know. Did you get both of them? I sent you 2. If you get a chance, let me know if you got both of them. I know the Postal Service in Canada was on strike there for a while. You told me you got one of them. Let me know if you got both of them. Anyway, that being said, let me move on to something else that I'm, Lord have mercy. Let me go into this one. This one is on me, y'all. This is on me. Let me take a sip right quick. Bamlicious, y'all. Bamlicious. I got to put this mug shop up here right quick because I'm like, we need to talk about this. I want to talk about this. This is really strange to me. And it's an easy fix. Because I do bids every day. That's what I do. I did 3 today. Getting in price, cost of materials, cost of labor, equipment rental, the whole 9 yards. You put bids in. You have to take in consideration your cost of insurance. Anyway, to me, this is an easy fix. But I saw this mugshot and I got to pull it up and talk about it. I got to pull it up. All right. Here we go. Buyouts of college football coaches fired in 2025 to this point. There's probably more to come. Really, they are. Probably more to come. I'm going to start down here on the on your screen, bottom left. Mike Grundy, Oklahoma State. Great program. Great college. Great program. They've been doing good things. They have been relevant. They've been winning games. They've been knocking off big teams back and forth ever since Grundy's been there. They fire him with a $15 million buyout. So Mike Grundy had a $15 million buyout. All right, let me move on. Let me move up here to Penn State. The coach I do love, James Franklin. I love James Franklin. I respect this man. I mean, ever since he went into Vanderbilt and did what he did there under ain't no NIL stuff. They didn't have the money to bring in players. At that time, they couldn't buy players. So he was having to take brilliant minds and turn them into football players. He did an outstanding job. Well, he goes to Penn State. He's a good coach. To me, he did a good job at Penn State the whole time he was there. But this day and time with got to pay players, that means if you don't go to playoffs, then we got to make changes now. We ain't got time for you to build anything. I want you to go buy it. If you cannot buy a team to win us a championship, we don't need you. Because James Franklin is part of the old school. He really is. So Penn State, they fired him. His buyout, $49 million. $49 million. Buyout. Buyout. All right, let me move over to the latest one. Brian Kelly, LSU. To me, his ass should never been, excuse me, my bad, I apologize. He should never been hired in the first place. He was never a fit for LSU. There's no way in the world that he could go to a booster club to raise money and sell himself. He was not a fit. That was a bad hire from the get-go, and they said he would win a championship, and he didn't. He just sucked. I'm sorry, he sucked. I'm just putting it out there. He did. All right. That was a bad hire, but they finally realized it. He's gone now. He's gone, which to me is a bad thing for Alabama. Because after this bye week, we had to play LSU. I'd rather play them with Brian Kelly as their head coach than I would rather play them without him and the team going to come out with attitude. They're going to prove to the world that Brian Kelly was their problem. It wasn't them. Keep this in mind, y'all. LSU, keep this in mind. Their players are still trying to get their NIL deals. The seniors and sophomores, they're still trying to get deals to go into the NFL for the big money. So they're still trying to do this. Brian Kelly was holding them back and making them look bad. They know this. So now he's gone. I don't care if they said the water boy was the intern. Guy's never drawed up a play in his life. Just put them guys on the field so they call you on plays. Let's do a little backwoods swamp football here. They're going to bring it. They're going to bring it with an attitude. I'm just telling y'all, mark my words. Go ahead and mark it now. Write it down, y'all. Write it down. This ain't going to be what y'all think it is. What this is going to be is a bunch of young men proving their point that they're better than that coach that just got fired. They're going to prove it to everybody because they want more money. So keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind as this goes. But that was, to me, that was a good firing, but that's still a $54 million buyout. I got something I'm working into, so stay with me. Here we got Billy Napier, Florida. Really don't know how he was still there either. Sorry, I don't. I don't. He not a good head coach. Not a good head coach. Let me put this a better way, in my opinion. He was not a good organizer. He could not bring a team together, put them into a focus to get one job done. That wasn't him. He didn't know how to manage great people that was around him. And that's a good program in Florida. It really is. They don't mind spending the money. He had a good coaching staff, good sports staff. He just didn't know how to manage it. And it showed on the field. But he still got $21 million not to coach again. Hey, come on. I'm done. All right, cool. I'm out. $21 million. That's retirement money. I saw a thing on YouTube today. It was somebody interview Coach O from LSU. Coach O, when he's talking about when he was called in the office, says, "All right, Coach, this ain't good. This ain't working. We got issues. You got a $17.1 million buyout, and we're gonna do it." And he goes, "Okay, show me the damn door. What time you want me to leave?" Who wouldn't? 17.1 million. And what's so sad is Coach O has a better winning record than Coach Kelly. Anyway, all right, LSU. I'm sorry. I'll quit picking on you. It's just, Lord have mercy. This next hire, at least get somebody that can fill your heart. You don't have to speak the language. You don't have to be that. That's been proven at Alabama. Well, Nick Saban proved that at LSU. You don't have to be from there to be able to love the college, love the atmosphere, love the people around it, love everything of what it stands for, and try to, be proud of it. Please do that on your next hire. Please do that, because that was embarrassing. All right, moving on. Sam Pittman, Arkansas. That I thought was the perfect hire for Arkansas. I said it when they hired that man. You couldn't ask for a better pig-looking guy to take over a pig outfit. It was a perfect. His attitude, he snorted when he laughed. It was perfect. I mean, it was a perfect setup. He loved the people. He loved the school. He loved everything about Arkansas. Arkansas wasn't putting them, in my opinion now, Arkansas wasn't putting the money in NIL to help Seth Pittman get the talent that he needed to deal with the Alabama, Tennessee's, Texas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Tulanes of the world. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just saying. But anyway, his buyout was $9.8 million. 9.8. I want y'all to think. I mean, really, I want y'all to think about it. Y'all get up in the morning. Y'all go to your job. You take a shower. You clean shave. You put nice perfume on. You put that nice, pretty thong on, short dress. You go on into work tomorrow. All right. You get called in the supervisor's office. Go, we're having to make cuts. Sorry, you didn't make the cut. We appreciate everything you've done for the company. Love you. Appreciate everything. Appreciate all you have done for us over the years. Sorry, but you got to go. But we got to pay you $9.4 million. We need to talk about how we're going to pay you that money. Oh, what, really? How you want it? You want it one check? How you want it, bro? I'm good with that. I'm the same way. $9.4 million buyout. Jesus Christ. All right, let me move on. We ain't done yet. Let me move on to UCLA. Deshaun Foster. One hell of a man, one hell of a coach. He will be, mark my words, he will be very successful on his next head coaching job. I don't care where it's at. NFL, college, SEC, wherever he's at. He's got the mindset. He's got the organizational skills. He is a leader and a great manager. He was just in a bad program. It was a badass program for him. It didn't work out. He didn't have total control, but that's okay. He's a great person. He gets $6.43 million. Buyout. Don't come coach here no more. I don't want you here no more. We're done with you. Let me give you $6.43 million. Just not to be here no more. That's exactly what they did. Here, love you. Gotta go. See you. 6.3. All right, let me move on over here. Mr. Troy Taylor. To me, Stanford coach. Sorry, I was going into him before I went to Stanford. That gentleman there, his future is so bright. And I'm still trying to figure out, we're talking about Stanford. Why? What are you expecting there? What? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be ugly. I don't want to ditch on y'all, but really, what type of coach are you think you're going to get for your football program? Stanford, the tree people. What? Really? What? Do you think that you're going to go to playoffs every year? If you are, they're going to have to make it 32 teams. Sorry, I don't mean to be ugly. Stanford, you had a great coach. You had a great coach that respected your college, respected your tradition, respected everything about you. And you just fired him. The payout, unknown. It's unknown at this time. At the time this picture was taken, it was unknown. But Stanford, let me say, Stanford, you're not an Alabama. You're not a Georgia. You're not an LSU. You're not an Ole Miss. You're not even a Vandy right now. You're not a Tennessee. Stanford, you fire a coach who respected your institution and your college and was great for recruiting for your school. I'm at a loss. Sorry, I'm at a loss on that one. I still can't figure that one out. All right, moving on to the last one today, because I haven't checked my email. Hadn't checked. Somebody might have been fired up while I've been doing the show. Brett Pry, Virginia Tech. Now, granted, this one, I have to admit, this was a good firing. It was a good firing. He stepped in to fill in for a icon coach. And there's no way he's ever going to live up to it. There just ain't no way he could have. He stepped into a bad situation. And unless he won championships every year, it wasn't going to happen for him. Now, is he a good coach? Yes. Is he a good head coach? I can't say that right now. I had to see him at another organization and see how he handles it. I can't say that, but he's a good person, good coach, could be a good assistant somewhere. Yes, he could. Yes, he could. He should be making good money. I won't deny it. But they said you got to go, and he got $6 million. $6 million. Sorry, I can't use it no more. Sorry. Appreciate it. Thank you for everything you got. Here's your $6 million. See you later. What? All right. Now, this is the point I'm trying to get at with all this that I just said. And I'm trying to do this without cussing. I really and truly, and it's hard. It's hard for this sailor. Really hard. You got these athletic directors that have master's degrees. They have doctrines. They are the top educated people in the United States over athletic departments who manage money on across the scale, all the way across, all of it. That's what they do. That's what they get hired for. They are the best of the best in financial. I want to know, did they all, everybody you see up here in this picture, did they all graduate from the same college? Did they go to some Ivy League financial school? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Because right now, what I'm seeing up here, we could have taught you more on the farm as we go in picking our cotton, taking it down there to the gin and selling it by the pound. We could talk to you more what it's worth. Let's take our beef, our pigs, our pork. Let's talk about all that we have to take and get weighed and we have to sell to feed our family and pay our bills. We could teach you more about finances in the country on the farm than what the flying y'all are doing at our greatest colleges in the world. Let's read them. I got this picture up here. I don't understand it. How do you make an agreement? That'd be like coming to me, Spencer Reed. Come in. Tell you what, I see your prize hog over here. Just had 12 gorgeous piglets, fully healthy. Vet came in, signed off on them. I want to give you $1 million a piece for them. When they get fully grown, they hit 700 pounds. I want them. All right. Got it. Sign the paperwork. 4 of them dies for whatever reason. Don't know why. They die. Well, you sign that paper. You owe me that money. You're only getting a few others for the same amount of money. That's how stupid that is. That's how stupid. All right, let's go something that I was part of, that I picked myself. Back in my younger days, we had our cotton fields. All right, we got our cotton. All right, so we got a bank that's going to, all right, I'll loan you. You got 80 acres there of cotton. I will loan you $80 million. That's $1 million an acre for every bit of cotton that comes off of that. All right, it's been proven that y'all bring in good crops. Cool. We signed the paperwork. Well, we don't have much rain that year. We don't have much rain. We have, thunderstorms all of a sudden, flash flooding. We only come in with half of a crop that we normally would. You sign that paperwork, you owe me that money. That's exactly what they're doing here. How crazy is this? This is so simple, y'all. This is so simple. It's the same thing that we've been preaching here at BAMA Sports about NIL and paying players. Put them on a major production bonus incentive program. Let's say, for instance, your budget that you plan on paying a coach that you want, the greatest coach you want, is, let's say it's $14 million a year. That's what you're willing to pay. All right. Hey, let's say it's $20 million. Say it's $20 million a year that you're willing to pay him. All right. Break it down. Right off the get-go, I'm going to give you $750,000 a month. That's good money, y'all. Man ain't going to starve. He's going to have the best of the clothes. He's going to have the best cars to drive, the best house. He's going to have it made for $750,000 a month. After you win 6 games, we'll give you a $2 million bonus. Win 6 games. Boom. All right. You win. That puts us in a bowl game, so we're guaranteed money there. That's the reason I said that. All right. You win 9 games. You make the playoff. We will give you another $5 million. You get the team in the playoff. You win your first game, there's you another $1 million on top of it. Boom, 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 boom. Make the incentive massive. Make them massive. If they hit it, they're golden. But if they don't hit it, you ain't losing that much money. And there ain't no buyout. None whatsoever. There's none for the players. This is NIL. There's none for the players. The players can go into a transfer portal any friggin' time they want. Coaches, you can leave any time you want, depending on how the contract's rolled up. So write the contract up. You got to stay from season end. After that, we'll renegotiate your contract. See you next time. If you want to leave, you can leave. No penalties. If we want to get rid of you, we can get rid of you. No penalties. Boom. Done deal. But if you stay here and you do your job and you do it and get us to where we want to be, you're going to be one of the highest paid coaches in the United States. But you got to get there. I ain't going to give you that money till I see what you can do for us. I ain't going to do it. You might be one of these, what is it, who freeze guys that, just like going on to strip clubs and all that, get in trouble. Let's talk about Coach O, who was not a great coach. He was a good coach that won a championship, but his free time, he liked getting out there and getting in trouble. Well, once you get to the point you're embarrassing our college, we have the right to get rid of you, and there ain't no buyout. Look at all these buyout numbers up here. Look at these colleges. Let me read these colleges off to you real quick. One more time. Oklahoma State, Penn State, LSU, Florida, Arkansas, UCLA, Stanford, and Virginia Tech. Right now, these ADs of these colleges would make a statement if they would do it right now. Whoever they hire in, just put it out there. This is what we're doing. We ain't paying no more buyouts. We're going to give you an option to leave at the end of each year, and we're going to withhold the option to get rid of you at the end of each year. But here are your bonus monies you can make. If you want to come to our college, you can get us to this point, this point, this point, and this point. This is how much money you can make. And if you make it to get us to a championship, you'll be the highest paid coach ever that year. If you get us there. But if you don't, sorry, you got to go. We got to write this up fired. You got to try to leave. No more of this buyout. If this few colleges right here would make a statement right now, and I don't care if your top name coaches will not take that, because I'm sorry, y'all. What's the best way I can put this? Look at this picture right here in front of you. I want y'all to look at all these coaches right here in front of you. I want you to look. What is the common denominator? They've all been pimped. Every single one of them are whores. They've been pimped. They have. I'm sorry, they have. They're trusting a third party over here to go negotiate their contracts, go back and forth so they can get their percentage of your money. So basically, they're slinging it for crack rock. They're just slinging it. Here it is. Spread my legs open. Come get it. And with that kind of money, 15 mil, 49 mil, 54 mil, 21 mil, 9.8 mil, 6.43 mil, unknown 6 mil. That's a lot of bending over money. I'm sorry. I grease that bad boy up. Come get it. These people's been pimped. So you gotta get that pimp out of the program. You gotta get that out of there. Gotta get that pimp out of here. Gotta be one-on-one between the person, man or woman, that's gonna be the coach of your team. You come agreement with that college. Get that pimp out of it. But give them the best incentive bonus money that you could afford if they reach certain criteria. That's how you fix this crap. I'm sorry. Bitch better have money. I got you, bro. I understand. But I'm serious. I mean, I had to put this up here. I just feel strong about this. Right now, these ADs of these colleges right here can make a statement. They may not get the top tier guy, but I guarantee you there's good coaches out there that would take a contract, let's say making $950,000 a month while you're a head coach. You get to a playoff, you're going to have $20 million. You win a championship, we're going to give you $100 million. That's going to take them jobs. And all these big name guys are going to go, ooh, shit, we ain't going to, I need to re-up. But it would change the whole way everything's been looked at. you would kick them pimp daddies right out the wall. You really would. You kick them right out. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion, and I think it would work. All right. Now, with that being said, all right, I'm coming up on here. So let me go through our Alabama. I appreciate everybody being up in here. Sorry, it ain't my typical, but it's a bye week. It's a bye week, so I had the right to, not do my typical stuff. All positive, because it ain't all positive. But even though it would be positive if they change these contract to these coaches, because what that's does, it hurts the colleges. Think about it. It's hurting the colleges that had to pay out 49 mil, 54 mil, 21 mil, 15 mil. It hurts the colleges. It hurts the students because you're not able to give them things they need because you're having to pay out of pocket to take care of these coaches. It needs to be fixed. They need to be fixed now. All right, but with that going on, let me move on to, let's talk a little bit about some Alabama athletics before I get up out of here. The first one I want to bring up, the Crimson Tide dominates West Florida 93-44 in an expedition game. This is our Alabama women basketball team. They got out there and they showed out. They showed up and showed out. They did an awesome job. The Road Tide ladies, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Now I'm gonna move on to my next one here. Next one be the Alabama men. The Alabama defeats Furman 96-71 to finish the preseason slate. So that's another, I call it expedition game because it is. It's preseason. They go ahead, get warmed up, get ready for the game, get ready for the regular season. But that's one heck of a showing. Gentlemen, Lord, we got good things ahead of us at Alabama with our basketball, men's and women basketball teams. I think we got it going on. I really do. All right, now moving on to the next one. Our ladies softball wraps up fall ball Saturday with a 17-2 win over Mercer. Outstanding, ladies. Good job. Appreciate y'all. Keep it up. We knew y'all we knew y'all was going to be all that in a bag of chips. I ain't cussing, so I was going to say a bag. But anyway, y'all keep it up. Appreciate y'all. And for any of you ladies are watching, thank y'all for being friends with me on Facebook and keep me updated on y'all's practices, everything's going on. I do appreciate it. Thank y'all. All right, now moving on. Alabama's tennis team. Now, y'all going to have to excuse me on this because I sure can't pronounce these last names, but we got Andy, I'm going to say India, Andrii, and Jacob. They teamed up to do a 3-day event, and they was a perfect 3-0 run in doubles action. Both of them together went undefeated in a 3-day event now, so anything could have happened, but they came together and they worked together so good. They won 3-0. Now, this was at the Crimson Tide Fall Challenge, where they invite other teams in and they play against them. It's a preseason thing, but they did an outstanding job, and I just wanted to bring them up and talk about them. Now, with that being said, I want to bring up our volleyball girls. They've been working hard. They have been fighting. Everything they've been doing is tight. It just, but they dropped a 3-set decision to number 3 Kentucky Sunday. Oh, Lord, it was a tough battle. It was tough. Ladies, y'all just keep fighting. Y'all just keep fighting. Y'all do an awesome job. So proud of y'all. Y'all represent Alabama with pride, and we do appreciate you. Thank y'all so much. I hate it for you. Just keep working. Come out your next game and kick some booty. All right, then my last one I want to talk about real quick. Our Alabama ladies soccer team. Oh, this team is so talented. Y'all, if y'all get a chance to go down there to watch them play, please watch them. They are so intense, so motivated. They won't ever play. You think it's their last play. That's how bad they want it. But they fall in a 1-0 battle to number 4 Tennessee. Tennessee came down there and they beat us 1-0. Think about it, y'all. You go a whole game back and forth, fighting, everything, and your opponent only scores 1 point. You don't get nothing. That's a game. That's a nail-biting game. That was outstanding. Congratulations, Tennessee, for your win. But congratulations, lady. You held them to 1 point, and y'all was right there, and thank y'all for all your hard work. I mean, I am dead serious on that. Thank y'all. And I hope that somebody shares this with y'all. I really and truly do. And one last thing I want to say. If anybody out there knows anybody that has anything to do with Alabama adapted sports, please ask them to either contact me or at least update their website. I am friends with them on Facebook. I see their different games they're doing. They're not regular season yet, but they are doing different tennis and all that games. But I cannot transfer that over to YouTube for some reason. But when I go on to their website, it's last year's information. So, you can't really trust Facebook that well. You don't know if it's what's going on this weekend or was it 10 years ago. I'm just saying. So if anybody knows anybody there at Alabama that can at least ask them to update their page, I would love to put them on here. I would love to have it. But anyway, that's enough of my griping for one day. And I do appreciate every one of y'all. Love y'all so much. And roll tide. I'm going to get out of here with a great Bear Bright. Love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here.
You've got to be better in all 3 areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, 4 years from now, we'll be walking out of here